Hello everybody and welcome back to the San Francisco Giants franchise here in MLB 18 The Show. And before we hop into this interleague contest against the Houston Astros, I know some of you are probably interested in seeing the other standings aside from our division, so we'll go around the NL Central. The Brewers are 2.5 out from from first place. The Cardinals 9.5 out. The Nationals have an 8-game lead over the Mets, who are in second place. They pretty much clinched. Now, the AL wild card, you have the Yankees and Mariners pretty much clinching, as the team closest out behind the Mariners is the Twins, who's 7 games out. The Angels lead the AL West 16 games up on the Mariners. Indians 11 up on the Twins. The Red Sox are 6 up on the Yankees. Then your NL wildcard standings are the Dodgers and Brewers, but it could end up being the Giants and Brewers. We will find out, but right now Ty Blach is not a starter. Apparently Ty Blach is a starter because we have Paxton with a fractured leg. Whatever, we'll get into this one here. See if the Giants can get a big victory here. Ooh. My lineups are on manual. Therefore, they should not be changed. Why does it keep changing my lineups? It's gonna make me mad. But at this point, I know my lineups by heart, but it's annoying. It's a lot of work to have to go through every single time. Save. Alright, game start here. Alright, game's gonna begin. There we go, we got our lineups. Lance McCullers, 4.66 ERA. He is 11-13. Ty Blach, 3-2 with a 3.45 ERA. Blach, he started quite a bit in year one. Hasn't really started this year. The Dodgers did win, so if the Giants lose this, they will be tied with the Dodgers for the division. So they really do need a win, because they are only a half game up right now. Starting off the game will be David McGee, I believe, for the Astros. And Blach fires a changeup in there to get the count to full. First at bat of the game is a blooper into left field for a lead-off single. Alright. We're approaching the end of the 2019, I believe, season, as Josh Reddick gives that one a ride. See you later, way out of here, 403 feet, his 18th of the year. We are approaching the end of the season, and it'll be interesting to see who's going to win this NL West. Is incredibly tight right now. That one grounded to Scope, and Carlos Correa will be the first out of the game. Now Jose Altuve steps in. Interesting that he is the 4-hole hitter for this Houston team. Well, maybe that's why. Because little man rakes. Hashtag little men can rake too. 468, Jose Altuve, the second home run of the inning. A fly out and a ground out ends that inning. But the Astros tack on 3 in the first inning to give themselves a nice early lead. Full count on Matt Carpenter. He fouls one off. He's looking to get on in his first at-bat of the game. Start something early in this one for the Giants as well. That one's fouled off too. Matt Carpenter, definitely somebody I'm glad we picked up in that trade. We had to give up a couple of our utility players who I really liked. Great diving stop. Wow. Ulieski Guriel. Great play. We had to give up a couple utility players who I wish we still had, but that's, oh well. I mean, Matt Carpenter, he's good enough to he's good enough to make up for it. Like, we got a good deal out of that. As Andrew McCutchen cranks that one to left field, it is caught on the warning track, 2 away. I feel like I'm getting sick again, which I really don't want to do because then I can't record. And it's just not fun being sick. Full count on Jonathan Schoop. He hits it into left center field. Inning over. So the Astros have a 3-0 lead after 6 outs. Block sends the Astros down 1-2-3 in the top of the second to start off the bottom half. Buster Posey goes yard. J.D. Martinez singles, and then Chris Davis goes yard. And now, with 2 outs, the game tied at 3 apiece. Matt Carpenter can give the Giants a lead. Swing and a miss, and it's a 1-2 count. The 1-2 pitch to Matt Carpenter. He hits well out to left field. His first home run as a Giant gives them the lead here. His 14th home run of the year. That is number 14 for number 14. Block almost had a very rough inning there in the top of the third. Allowed a couple base runners, but other than that, did pretty well. Now Jake Marisnick up. There is 1 out and 1 on. Block, grounder, Crawford to Schoop to Hosmer. A 6-4-3 double play ends the inning. That is a good way to wrap up that inning. Now a full count on J.D. Martinez here in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch from McCullers is fouled off. Now, at bats like this, I want to try and get the episodes to go a bit faster now. Ground out Matt Carpenter, but at bats like this, where there's 2 runners in scoring position, sorry about that flashing. I have the Monday Night Raw on in the background. That was a commercial. Alright, but at bats like this, 2 runners in scoring position. Matt Carpenter up in a huge spot here, just missed his 2nd home run of the night. But he could give us, like, I'm bad at math, 5, I think, run lead with 1 swing of the bat here. Even a single would probably drive in 2, and that's why at bats like this are so big. So McCullers gets the sign. He fires, and it is fouled off again. So, this at-bat, it is going on for quite a bit. Who's going to win this battle? Fouled off again. Too close to call. Matt Carpenter, he's looking for something in the area that he hit his home run off of last time, which was kind of high in the zone. Strike 3. The throw pulls Gurriel off the bag. He is safe at the plate. An offline throw allows a run to score. That's an E2, and that's going to knock McCullers out of the game. Wow. Luckily for the Astros, only 1 run scores because of that. It could have been a lot worse. Now Chris Davis up, base is loaded, and he can pretty much put this out of reach if he can get a hold of one here. Check swing, 2-1. Brad Peacock brought into the game here to in the 5th inning, trying to keep the score where it is. Davis, he did homer earlier in this game, 2-run home run back in the 2nd inning. Big at bat here. The 2-2 pitch swung on and missed. Now there's 2 away, and Brandon Crawford up. 2-2 count. Crawford. He only has 18 home runs this year. Not bad, but one of our lowest hitting homer players on the team. Him and Josh Harrison, and maybe Odubel Herrera, they do not hit home runs. Well, I mean, I don't know. Odubel Herrera hits a couple. Check swing. And now the count runs full. Tie block on deck. I'm sure if Crawford did end up walking, that block would be pinch hit for Crawford. Gives it a ride to the deepest part of the park, and it is off the wall. That is going to clear the bases, and they're going to send Crawford through to the plate. Not in time. Inside the park. Grand slam for Brandon Crawford. It's 10-3. Giants. Solo home run. Jose Altuve, his 2nd homer of the game. Single for McCutchen. He steals 2nd. 2-run home run, Buster Posey. He's raking right now. He might, if he keeps this up, he'll win the MVP, no doubt. A run scores. It is 5-12. 12-5. Bases loaded, Andrew McCutchen. Now bases loaded for Jonathan Schoop, who has 50 home runs this year. That was a huge at-bat from Brandon Crawford. He hit it into Triple's alley. It took a bad bounce for the Astros outfielders. Bounced away from both of them, and that gave him just enough time to slide into home. Now the 1-2 pitch to Jonathan Schoop. That is grounded, and the inning is over. The Astros get out of a jam, but it is still a 7-run game. 6-run game. Solo home run, JD Martinez. That adds 1 more on. 2-run home run, 5-run game. But the Giants do defeat the Astros 13-8. Your final. Buster Posey had an outstanding game. He went 3 for 5 with 2 home runs and 3 RBIs. Brandon Crawford inside the park grand slam, and all around that was a great outing there from the Giants. Now we will see if we can get the sweep here in this quick 2-game set against the Astros. I do not... Oh, solo home run, Andrew McCutchen ties it. I don't remember who won the World Series in year 1 of this franchise. Double for Matt Carpenter. He will not be brought home, though. Single for Hosmer. He can't do much off of it. A walk for Chris Davis, fielder's choice, and a single for Carpenter, but McCutchen can't drive any in. Buster Posey walks, double play. JD Martinez strikes out, Chris Davis singles. Crawford reaches on an error. Sack bunt, a single drives into. A walk, Matt Carpenter walked, never mind. McCutchen, he flies out, and the inning's over. Buster Posey grounds out a single for Eric Hosmer, and then another double play. The 1-run scores in the top of the 9th for Houston, and they win the game 2-1. So if we look at the division, we are 1.5 up on the Dodgers. Freddie Gonzalez against former San Francisco Giant Tim Lincecum. He's having a pretty nice year, 10-7 with a 3.71 ERA. As the Battle of the Bay takes place here in San Francisco. Matt Carpenter, he singles. He's been doing decent as of recent. 4 hits in the game so far with both teams combined. Both of the pitchers are going strong in this one. JD Martinez grounds on a solo home run from Chris Davis. He is also raking. Matt Chapman on third, but he will not be brought home. Matt Carpenter 2 for 3. He's having a good game. Single from Brandon Crawford drives a run home. 2-0 San Francisco. Single for McCutchen. He's thrown out going for second, though. It doesn't matter as Gonzalez goes the complete game with 11 strikeouts. And Cueto versus Jahirul Cotton. The Giants looking for their 80th win of the season in this one. And you never know. I mean, they're not the best team in baseball. I actually don't think. I think we have a couple other teams that are doing better, but you see the Dodgers also have 79 wins, but they have 53 losses to the Giants 49. The Giants even 30 games over 500. And they are facing Jahirul Cotton in this game, who is having a very rough season. 4.71 ERA, and he is 1-4. Johnny Cueto, he's not doing too bad on the mound this year. He starts this game off with a leadoff single just past the glove of Brandon Crawford. That is not the way the Giants wanted this one to begin. And there goes Cueto's no-hitter. So that cutter is in there, and he looking for the first out of the game. Not quite. At least not yet. And fouled off once again. So we'll do the 1-2 pitch again. Fouled off again. And that is slapped into right field. Diving is JD Martinez. And yeah, that was in a way bad. But also he stopped that from rolling all the way to the wall and being an RBI. And now 4-pitch walk to Matt Chapman, pitching around him, maybe. But that brings up Matt Olson. That is a foul ball. Cueto almost had something very, very bad happen. A run will score, but that is a double play, so it's 1-0 Oakland. Now with 2 outs and a runner on second. That was almost terrible for San Francisco. Luckily, that ball just went foul. Grounder to Crawford. Throw over to Hosmer ends the inning. So, a ground ball at a double play does count as an RBI for one of the Athletics players as they lead at 1-0. Now, Matt Carpenter, the 3-0 pitch, he liked and he took a huge hack at that one. That was a foul, but that may have actually had the distance to clear the yard. And that one's crushed. Also, just foul. 2 balls that just barely missed a home run. And now the count is full. And, well, he was up 3-0. Just missed a homer twice. And then Matt Carpenter goes down on strikes. Andrew McCutchen, he's looking for his 50th home run of the year. 2-2 pitch. And he goes down on strikes as well. So, that brings up Jonathan Schoop. He's looking to stop Cotton from striking out the side. The 1-1 pitch to the man who has half a century of home runs. 5 decades to be exact. That is fouled off, and we will do the 1-2 pitch again. Cotton has definitely thrown some nice off-speed pitches this inning. Well, he didn't throw a good one to Jonathan Schoop, and that's why that ball clears the wall. Tie game in the first. Jonathan Schoop with his 51st home run. Now keep in mind, Buster Posey was like 7 behind Schoop and, not Posey, and McCutchen. Now is only 4 behind McCutchen and now 6 behind Schoop. So he's catching up in that home run race with those two. And that is a base hit in the left field, something Posey has always been good at, and you will see him do quite a lot if you have been watching the series from the get-go. So that'll bring up Eric Hosmer here in the bottom of the first. He's looking to help the Giants take a lead, and he fouls that one off, 1-2. It's my thumb cracking while I'm trying to press the button. The 1-2 pitch to Hosmer is grounded, hot shot to second, inning over. So 1-1 tie after 1. Jonathan Schoop ties it up with that monster jack. Let's see how Cueto will do in the second. He gives up a single, but other than that, does pretty well. The bases end up loaded for Andrew McCutchen here. Full count. Can he hit his 50th home run of the year? It would be a big one, too. The pitch. Outside changeup. That'll be an RBI as a run is walked home. Now 1-2 count. Jonathan Schoop up. 2-1 Giants lead. Now 2-2 count. Will Cotton and the A's get out of this, allowing only 1 run? Fouled off, and we will do the 2-2 once more. If Schoop goes deep and the Giants take a 6-1 lead, I'll feel confident that this game is in the bag. Then again, the Athletics are no team to sleep on, as he fouls another one off. Still a 2-2 count. And drive deep left center field. Back. Gone. Second home run in 2 innings. Jonathan Schoop with his 200th career home run. Grand slam for Jonathan Schoop, number 51 on the year. Milestone Jack for good old Jack. Now a 3-0 count on Buster Posey. He hits a hot shot to third. That's his second base hit. He's 2 for 2, but nothing compared to Schoop, who's halfway to the home run cycle. Eric Hosmer grounds out. So 6-1. Looks like it might stay that way for now, at least. As we head to the top of the 4th, a run does score, and then a 2-run home run. And just like that, 4 runs come across in the 4th. And now it's a 5-6 game. Jonathan Schoop up with a 2-1 count. If he hits a home run, he will be a 3-run homer away from the home run cycle. And that is ball 3. Buster Posey on deck. Schoop knows he's going to get one to swing at. You know he has the green light. Oh, that was a bad pitch, and now the count runs full. If Jonathan Schoop hit for the home run cycle, that would be insane. Oh, he just missed the 2-run homer. He has the solo shot, and he has the grand slam. But he will not hit a home run this at-bat. That is at number 2. Question is Buster Posey going to gain one more on Andrew McCutchen with a big hit here? Alright, now 2-1 count as that curveball misses low and away. Buster Posey has really been hitting well as of late, and he may have continued that. Here he does. 46 this year, 372 feet. It is going to end the day for Cotton, 8-5 Oakland. Alright. Well, after that home run, there hasn't been a ton of offense. A lot of strikeouts, and Matt Carpenter hits his second homer in a Giants uniform. Alright. Still not too much offense. Just want to see Johnny Cueto sitting at 8 strikeouts, 9. And he reaches double digits in the strikeout category. Chris Davis hits a solo shot. Andrew McCutchen, he'll drive in Carpenter, I believe, there. And now Jonathan Schoop can't hit for the home run cycle, I don't think. But he can get 3 legs of it. See you later. Schoop doing what won him the MVP last year. He hits his 3rd home run of the game. Right there, you see it. Off the bat, no doubt about it. Posey walks and a double, but the runner thrown out. Solo home run, ground out. Another strikeout. Cueto, can he go a complete game for the 3rd complete game in a row for this San Francisco pitching, giving their bullpen a break. Their bullpen that is not very big because they have a large bench. There's a 2-out double, though. So, now Cueto against Mark Trumbo. Full count, big at bat here. Cueto is 131st pitch of the game. What a catch! What a catch from Chris Davis to end the game. I think this one deserves... No, that's not what I wanted. This one deserves a look in. Let's look at this. No, batting team, inning 9th, all. Lined out to left field. And I think we're going to have to find a way to make this the thumbnail. Look how Chris Davis ends the game. Leaping into the air. He's really up there. Mid-air, gets to it. Alright, how are we going to do this? What about that? That, oh yeah, with the pennants in the background, and thumbnail. Alright. That's going to wrap up that game. Jonathan Schoop, 7 RBIs and 3 home runs. Player of the game. And that has to put him up there. That might even put him over the slumping McCutchen for MVP. In my mind, it probably would. And it does. Look at this. Top 3 for MVP. Jonathan Schoop, San Francisco Giants. Andrew McCutchen, Giants. Buster Posey, San Francisco Giants. The Dodgers did lose that game. Let's see, what did we get here? They called it, alright, Indians call up Brandon Nimmo. Good for them. And the rubber match of this one. Blake Snell walks a man in the first. Other than that, he did decent. Gives up a single in the second, and J.D. Martinez and Chris Davis go back-to-back. It's 2-0 Giants. Solo shot, Eric Hosmer. 3 hits for the Giants. All have been solo home runs. Now they got a single from Matt Carpenter. A run scores. It's a 3-1 game. Blake Snell singles. 2-run home run, Jonathan Schoop. And Blake Snell looking for the 4th consecutive complete game for this Giants pitching. That would really help out their bullpen, as we have 2 outs in the 9th inning. Franklin Barreto up. Posey calls for the pitch, and the slider inside. Oh no, I didn't want to pitch out. That was a stupid idea. Oh well. Oh, it wasn't a pitch out. Okay. Alright, Posey calling for the four-seam fastball. It ends it. Strike 3. Ball game over. And that's the way to wrap up the episode in my book. Blake Snell gives up 1 run. He's 5-12. Mostly because he had like 8 losses with the Rays. We traded for him. Why does my internet keep dying? Probably because there's a hurricane about to hit. So, hopefully that doesn't do too much. Alright, this next episode you will see we play 4 against Colorado, 3 against San Diego as we head into the final month of the season. 2.5 up on the Dodgers. But for now, that'll wrap up this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.